Hey guys, Dwayne Estes, Executive Director of the Southeastern Grasslands Initiative, coming to you today on this beautiful Sunday evening from the Clear Fork River at Big South Fork National River and Recreation Area. I had no idea we'd be able to do some Facebook Live here today. Given the fact that we're down inside this deep canyon behind me, you can see. But what we're doing is surveying across the river and all the way up and down this river in total over the next year and a half, about 9 miles. But what you can see have a lot of shrubs in them. So it's sort of a grassland and shrubland community. Notice this beautiful stream down through here. In many places it's quite deep, lots of boulders. But these areas are really cool to survey. Let me show you around a little bit what we've got here in terms of rare plants. So all along these boulders and cracks of these rocks, many of these are boulders that are the size of minivans, and in some cases there are some that are 40 feet high down on the main stem of the Big South Fork. And the kind of flooding that is needed to maintain this river gorge with grassland vegetation, like this big blue stem, is really intense. And so that's the reason why you don't really see any large trees growing over there on that cobble bar until you get to the edge of the flood zone, which is right back in there. But here, for example, is a big blue stem. And this is not just any big blue stem, but it's the type that we see on the cobble bars and boulder bars of the Southern Appalachians. It's usually a small one. It's heavily adapted to flooding. It's got fairly small inflorescences here, and oftentimes they fork into twos. There's kind of two here. Another thing that we've got here is this goldenrod called the wand goldenrod, Solidago racemosa. And here in Tennessee, this is the only place that you'll find this species is here on the Clear Fork River and the Big South Fork River and a little bit of the New River. Solidago racemosa. It's mostly a group that's found in the Northeast. Many scientists think that it was stranded here during the last ice ages, that it was kind of pushed south, and then at some point in time it split apart and became its own species. Here's a neat plant. This is called Ionactis linearifolius. This is the stiff leaf aster, and it's got a beautiful plant here. I wish I had some in flower, which are back there and that you could see. This is a great plant, extremely hardy. Let me show you a new species to science. It does not even have a name yet. This is one we've known about for a long time, and it's this beauty right here. This is a type of aster that would key out to Symphyotricum dumosum. It's got sort of long, skinny leaves. It's got beautiful white flowers. It's a relatively smooth plant. And it looks like one called the bushy aster that's found throughout the prairies and grasslands and savannas of the South. But there are some key differences that are kind of technical differences that these plants possess, and they're only found here in these flood-scoured shrubland and grassland communities. So, hey guys, I want to introduce you to somebody. Across the river over there, that Sasquatch-looking organism that you see. All right, excellent. So we're going to keep going down river. We've got several rare plants we want to find today before dark. American barberry has been documented up here. The federally threatened Cumberland rosemary. It's this beautiful little shrub that I should be looking for right now instead of talking to you guys. But it's a little shrubby mint that is only found here and nowhere else in the world up on some of these Cumberland Plateau rivers. Well, thank you for your time. We're going to get back to surveying the Cumberland Plateau River Scour Barrens, a really rare type of riparian grassland. Y'all have a good day. Thanks for following SGI on Facebook, guys.